Alright, we're back to a traditional track guide format. We're at Martinsville, which I don't know how much a guide's gonna help here when you're pacing the whole time. Shit, I forgot the keys to the race card. Well, just keep the tires on it. Don't get run over. Don't get DQ'd, because incidents can happen quick here, with no room to avoid it. And just expect to pace. It's gonna happen. Anyways, we're gonna get to pit road and we'll talk about the lap. Alright, we're gonna exit turn 3 like normal, and halfway down the back stretch, we're gonna start braking hard and turning left to the cones at 35 miles per hour. Gotta speed this up because, well, you know. Your pit speed exit and pit road exit are together, so one here, and then one here, and there you go. Alright, fix setup, fix weather. You can see the weather. If not, I'll put it up on screen. Only change I made to the set was the rear master cylinder. I went down 2 clicks, or to a smaller number. And somewhere around 39.9% on the brake bias again, because, yeah, you can probably go lower, but that's where I put it. Steering ratio 2.64 as my usual, but you might change because of short tracks, but that's about it. Second lap is where we got this lap, and a little bit slower than I'd like to be, but good enough. Alright, let's just see how this lap was done. Then we'll talk about it. Have it for a 19.4, which again is not my best. I hit the wrong button, so now we'll slow-mo this immediately. Actually, let's wait till the start finish, then we'll really slow her down. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm looking right here. Gonna start braking alongside this banner, if you will, or paint. I don't know what it is on the right side. Gonna get on the brakes relatively hard. Right here. Let the RPMs drop a little bit. Then we'll go for a downshift. There you go. Actually, might have mistimed that a little bit. So the heaviest braking is done. We're going to start trailing off now as we get, well, to the center of this corner or to the point that it wants to rotate. Which more or less is center of the corner. Keep it right against the curb if you can, but don't touch it because it'll bounce like crazy. Start throttling up. Careful not to lose the rear end, which I kind of did here. And then you make your way to the backstretch, which there's no time to speed it up, so we're going to go a little bit deeper this time. There's a sliver of brake already. It's just me preparing for the corner, but I'm already turning in. There's a Sunoco sign up there. A little brace on that little red banner. But I'm already aiming basically to where that yellow cone is. I'm trying to point it that way, if you will. So let me slow-mo it. Brakes hard. We're going to grab another downshift. I basically did it the exact point. I didn't turn 1, but the goal is still the bottom, but turn 3 is way bumpier into the corner than 1 is. And same concept, let it roll. It actually wants to roll better through here then. It didn't turn 1. And you're just going to power out. Again, keeping the rears on it. It does get worse the more you run it. Alright, that's it for this track guide. Again, we basically went back to my old format, but I did forget the keys to the race car. But yeah, if you're wondering, the Intel B580 is not a good GPU for iRacing in general, just because it refuses to work properly with that game. So I'm on the 1070, which has been pretty much flawless. So yeah, imagine if NVIDIA could make cards like this, but you know, now at a reasonable price. Anyway, enough rambling. Sim Racing Chew.